Pranam Swamiji. So today we have this another wonderful topic, spiritual outlook of life. So this discussion came to our mind because as we are in the society and we deal with lot many members in society, even when we are going to any grocery shop, there we have to deal. And what we have found is the faith between one person and other person is decreasing. We sometimes feel that we can get cheated, and so when we deal with so many situations in the society, that some amount of anxiety, some amount of fear, doubt, and suspicion is there. And this may vary from person to person. And the spiritually enlightened souls, we always find them calm and comfortable. So we really wish to discuss this topic with you, that how one should develop a spiritual outlook of life, so that they can grow spiritually and they can handle all day-to-day situations in life. Over to you, Swamiji.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, Swamiji.
Okay. So we have explained the how handle the situation in day-to-day life in the society. And generally, spiritually elevated persons handling this all situation in the life calmly, more comfortably. One truth we should know: we are born to work. As a human being, man is born to work. Man means all human beings, maybe Hindu, Christian, Buddhist, Parsis, and all have to work. That is the truth in the life of human beings and man of any caste, without any distinction of caste, creed, etc. Till death they have to work. As per the law of karma, work produces results according to the merit and demerit. And they get this result. With this result, the people are sometimes their life is painful and pleasures. That means whole life they are in the turmoil of cycle of pain and pleasures. Not only pain, pleasure also there, because that is the result of the karma. We have attachment to the work. So the process of the life, process of the turmoil of pain and pleasures, a time comes, they want some solution of this kind of turmoil in the life. Is this turmoil of pleasure and pain coming to all without any distinction of caste and creed? So, in search of the answer, what is the remedy? And this kind of situation, turmoil, life is full of anxiety, turmoil, something, and they seek the answer. They seek the solution. Then in search of the answer or solution, they started coming to the temple, mosque, church. You think there are how many temples, how many churches, how many mosques, how many holy places in the world? How many people are going these kind of places? For what purpose? To get some kind of solution, answer the turmoil of life, life. So they come these, we can say in one word, holy places. This is the place. It is related to the non-matter. It is related to the God. It is related to the Ishar. It is not related to the matter. World is related to the matter, and worldly things, samsara, all those things come. But they reach in such holy places to get the solution and seek some kind of answer, where the place where there is no discussion of the matter, no discussion of the worldly thing, that is called non-matter. They are only this matter, anatma visaya. Temple, mosque, church is the place or the God, related to the God. Atma visaya, anatma visaya. So, in way of search, they come to this place. This is the fact of all. That's the human life. They have to work, and through this pressure of the pain and pleasure, turmoil of the life, they sometimes the life become suffocated, become exhausted, tired. They are in search of answer, solution of this kind of situation of the life. By this time they come to the place, these holy places. So when they start coming to these places, they have some kind of realization feelings. They started feeling that, yes, some calmness of the mind comes. It's satsanga. Or if you see it, you come to the temple and hear some discussions with Atma Visaya, not matter, non-matters, discussions. So they develop the taste. Yes, this is the place where I get solution. What is the solution? Calmness, tranquility of the mind. So they are attracted. They started coming. Then we used to tell everyone they are leading a spiritual life because they are coming to the temple, mosque, churches, holy places, because spirituality is related to the non-matter. Atma Visaya, that is called spirituality. So they started coming and they developed the feeling of peace, and slowly they come to these places. How they develop the peace of the mind? Because in these particular places, when they come, they forget material things, worldly things, samsara, and out of this they derive calmness, peace of the mind, which they want. So they get answer in searching the problem with the life is a turmoil of pleasure and pain. They get the answer here when they forget this world for time being. By coming, associating with these holy places, they are able to realize or feel some kind of calmness. How this calmness come? Matter, if you take the matter, non-matter. Atma, Anatma. When they are in the come nearer to the Atma, or what is called holy places, Atma, Anatma, this forget the non-matter things. Matter, worldly things you forget. So they get this solution because this is called the spiritual solution, because it is related to the Atma, it is related to the spirit. See, solution of their life, that there are so many people, they are not coming to the holy places, whether church, mosque, whatever, maybe. But there are large number of people, they're coming their own self to these holy places in their search to get the answer. So the point is, when you are in the acting state and doing the duty, social duties, and there is a people, cheater will be there, they may cheat you, they may disturb you. So sometimes you have to be spiritual by leaning on, thinking on non-matter, Atma Visaya. When we think on the matter and non-matter, Atma, that is called spirituality. So in the day-to-day life, sometimes you have to remove all your tension, anxieties by purposely keeping your mind, attracting your mind towards non-matter. That is called Atma, God, Allah, whatever maybe. We forget this one. The people are suffering like anything. And those people who got this taste of the going to the temple and feel this kind of calmness, tranquility to the mind, they are better person than others because they have some kind of forbearance and they can switch on the mind to the non-matter, Atma, not Anatma. And the examples which I used to give, that sleep, in the night you go to the sleep for rest, calmness of the mind, to forget the world, to forget, cut off the world, cut off their family relation, husband, wife, children, and what is the result? The result is calmness, freshness of the body. So this shows people are forgetting that unknowingly there are also some practices they are doing based related to the spirituality. They do not know. But when they come to the working place and day they are working, dealing with the people, talking with the people, but they forget these things and behave like very rudely, or which should not be done, support, because they forget the contribution of the spirituality, contribution in their life, the how spirituality contributing their life to transforming to be better human beings. Means a person is a better human being due to spirituality. A man is a brute, murderer, killer, whatever may be, because lack of spirituality. They have no fear of it. They can go any extent to do and to fulfill his desires. So they have no fear of the papa, panna. Suffering also, they have no fear of the sufferings. Even though they are many times they are in the jail, again they are got freedom from that jail, free from the jail, and again they started doing. They are going on doing and going on doing. So life become hell. The persons who has a spiritual outlook, who has a spiritual bending, tasting, inclination is there. They are better human beings. Their life is balanced, tranquility will be there. So ultimate solution of human life is spirituality. That means when he started come to the temple, mosque or holy places. Because why it is spiritual? Because this is the place where we is related to the non-matter, Ishar. No matter is there. Only thing is outside. So unless you think of the God or non-matter, there is no calmness of the mind. Any situation of the life. When you are a terrible situation of the life, if you have the power, by practice, if you think for time being, non-matter, God. That is called Sarvagga, Almighty. If you think or Almighty, then you have a calmness of the mind. For calmness of the mind, tranquil life, balanced life, a man must have this quality to think on Almighty time to time. Otherwise, man become brute and very dangerous to the society. So spiritual outlook of the life means you have to think. You have to think of Almighty. Then your life become spiritual life and it is balanced life. And that is the ultimate solution of human life. There is no other solution for solve the problem of the life. Anything you matter, you get another problem will be created. Matter creates problems. Matter means worldly thing, I think you understood all worldly things I am telling. Any worldly things, if you come to this family life also, creates problems. Pleasure, pain, and just like you are moving like a boat in the sea, once it goes down, once it goes up, going on up and down, up and down, up or down, you are totally exhausted, tired. So matter creates problems in the mind this way, because attachment is there, pain and pleasure. Whereas non-matter give you calmness of the mind and peace. That is the truth. So now we can ask any questions.
Yes, Swamiji, thank you very much So as we change our focus from matter to non-matter, that is the spiritual outlook, which you have nicely explained. So any questions for Swamiji? Yes, Akhil is asking one question, Swamiji.
Yes, Pradhan Maharaj. Maharaj,
Yes.
if we see, we find ourselves surrounded by odd worldly people, whether it is family or office or work or any other workplace. So when people are having such type of attitude and they show the uh, distress and they have doubt, suspicion, and all in their behavior. So how we
I
can quickly?
how yes, I got your questions. If you are surrounded by all this kind of people, these are bad peoples, what you have to do it. But one thing, solution, you have to find out the solution. But this is the truth. Even if you are surrounded by the bad peoples, you are totally restless. So you have to find out the solution, how that time particularly I able to think of non-matter, just not all the things, no all the things. That you have to manage the situation, or you have developed some kind of strength through sadhana, through practice, so that you can ignore them. That holy persons when are moving, they are undisturbed. As Sri Ramakrishna is giving the examples when elephant goes, that dogs barks like anything. But elephant never turns back. That shows you have developed this kind of strength of the mind. Even 100 people, 100 people behind you to harm your, then you have the power to not to see them, to think of God, then it is possible. How you will do it? That is, you have to manage. Most simple answer is you develop that power. Whenever in such situation you come across, your mind automatically switch on to the God, non-matter things, holy things. I think you got the answer.
Yes, Maharaj. Yes. Thank you.
Yes, any other questions? So Swamiji, initial half of your lecture, you highlighted on the importance of work. Everyone will have to work irrespective of age or whatever is the status in the society from birth to death. So in relation with the spiritual outlook, why you have emphasized so much on this first point, like how to correlate? Why?
See, people, why I'm giving the emphasis on the work, how pain and pleasure is the factor make them restless. Pain and pleasure comes because of the result of the karma. So if you do the karma, as you say, that you will be cheated if you go to the shop, is it not? Do not know that anxiety, that you will be cheated, or aisa to nahi kar dega. So the person who is there, if he knows this relation between work and spirituality, he at least he has a fear that I will not cheat others. You may cheat others also. So there is a fear, if I cheat others, do harm to the others, it will come back to me in the form of the pain. Then you have to suffer. So unless there is a suffering, this kind of experience is not coming to go to the spiritual path or go to the place which is related to the non-matters. That is why emphasis in the work. Starting with the work, we are making so much, if you do the good work, good result, bad work, bad results. But we will be careful about ourselves when you are discharging the duty. That is all the spiritual outlook. I will do the good work for myself, for my interest, development, achievement, upgradation of the mind. Mind avatara, lifting the mind, that is the dharma. By doing karma also, that is dharma, and you will be more attracted to the spiritual path, or you have developed more love for Ishvara. That is why I start with that. Karma is related to the spirituality. Karma, dharma is not different things. We make differences. For examples, we going to the office, taking bribes, businessmen, they are just taking much profit, depriving their employees. Other hand, what they are doing, that spiritual name of the spirituality, Are kuch daan de do, give 5 lakh rupees to the poor people. And the person who is taking the bribe is going to the temple, I'm dharma karne ja raha hu, kyun? Papa de raha hu, seva de raha. This is ridiculous. One side, you loving God, and one side, you're cheating more and more, so that you can give them more money for name and fame. So it is linked with that dharma, karma is a dharma, do such a way. But we separated it. Karma, we will do such a way to give the pain of others, at the risk of the life of others and others, we get more money. And the present day society is like that. And then, are de do, 5 lakh, लोग को दे दो कोई डेवलपमेंट, तो they have dharma किया. So the difference they are doing. Karma is dharma, you do the karma. Why are you pressurizing poor people? Why you are not giving their salary such as the poor people? You are just वो लोग को ये करके deprive करके इतना पैसा कमाया किसी दान. So dharma is a karma. Karma should do such a in spiritual outlook. I think you got the answer.
Excellent, Swamiji. Thank you very much. A lot of clarity. I think we are running short of time, so I think we can close maybe. Yeah.
Okay.